What's the first porn category, or what's the first? Do you remember the first porn video you watched?
Yeah, I remember.
Do you remember the name?
I don't remember the name. I just remember the scene.
Yeah.
My serial killer. My serial killer.
Bro, the intro. Welcome back, everybody, to episode 21 of the Amateur Hour podcast, the most mediocre podcast that Matt is continuing his story. Go ahead, man.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, my serial killer friend, neighbor, Mark.
Oh, the one that hit you with the bat.
Yeah. No. That was Bobby.
Bobby hit you with the bat?
Bobby was noble, and it was totally an accident.
Okay.
But Mark showed me my first adult film.
Yeah?
I was probably in 4th grade.
Ooh, did you know what was going on?
Yeah.
Because my first porn,
yeah.
I didn't know. I'm like, what is that?
No,
what are they doing?
I knew what was going on, but that was the first time I actually seen it in action. I seen it in movies, like the censored part of it in movies.
Bro, I never saw it. Well, up to when I watched porn for the first time.
Yeah.
I think I never really paid attention to it.
Yeah, I know. In movies, I was always like,
What's happening next?
no, I was like, why do I feel tingly right now? You know, so
Why did it feel like I peed?
I don't know. I'm like, what's going on? Pitching a tent over here.
Jesus Christ.
So,
anyways, man.
Yeah.
Welcome back, guys.
Welcome back. How you been?
How I been?
How's the last week been?
Exhausting, bro. Exhausting.
Actually, yeah.
I feel as though the more we do this, the more shit we do. You know what I mean?
Like the more we do it, the more work it becomes.
Yeah.
Because you're doing more things.
Which I'm not complaining about. I mean, this is essentially what I signed up for.
Yeah.
You know, like, why would I stop? But Jesus, trying to do all this solo sometimes it's taxing. But I love it. It's the pain that comes with the passion.
There's not enough time in the day, man. We talked
The
about
PP.
this. The PP.
The PP. Passion, pain.
Pain and passion.
Pain and passion. But speaking of pain and passion, Matt, do you wanna just clear the room a little bit? Do you wanna stop leading the audience in the dark? I mean, we've mentioned it, we've joked around about it. I think it's finally time that we let these people know what we have been doing behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Do you think it's time?
Yeah, I think it's time. We've been recording a song. We've been making a song. It was always our aspiration when we started this to make a funny, something. Make something.
Was that your aspiration from the beginning?
Yeah, I solely used you to make a song. And now that I know how,
yeah, it's gone.
So long, buddy.
Yeah. The Amateur Hour podcast made it to 21 episodes, guys.
Yeah, 21 episodes.
That's
canceled.
That's crazy, though. No, that was last episode.
Oh, I don't know where we're on anymore.
21 episodes. That is crazy. Do you think? I don't think we're gonna end up the year with 25. I think we're gonna be just short. But even then, I think that's a milestone in itself.
We could push out an extra one somewhere.
A 0.5?
Oh, yeah. Another 0.5. Hey, who knows?
But yes, guys, long ago, from the start of our audio days, shout out if you guys have been with us since then, which I think most of you have. But if you're new, hi, welcome. Take a seat, subscribe, like, do all the fun stuff.
Subscribe right here.
Oh, you're bringing that back? It's been a while.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Matt has been joking around about making a Christmas hip-hop album.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Let me say this one more time. Christmas hip-hop album. Matt, did we make an album?
Yeah. No, we didn't. Yeah. We did.
So ever since then, it was just a joke. But I think one day behind the scenes, we were just like, should we do a song?
Well, it just helps that we have a talented musical friend.
Yeah.
Like if we didn't have someone if Paul wasn't your homie, like we're not gonna go pay to be in the studio to be terrible.
And you think we're gonna release a song solely on our own?
Yeah.
Imagine me just in GarageBand just.
No, see, that's what I'm saying. So with the help and some master tinkering, we were able to actually get into
the studio.
The studio to actually make a song.
We got in a booth and we were in it. It was. We'll talk about it more in upcoming episodes that we have planned. But just to give you guys the basis, it was a real humbling experience for me because, like I've mentioned before, we were out of our lane, dude.
Yeah,
we're in a whole new world.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that kept me sane during yesterday's session was the fact that we had a camera in front. I don't know if you felt the same way, but the fact that there was a camera there was the only thing that was familiar to me.
No, I felt pretty comfortable. I think all you guys made it comfortable though. I didn't feel like embarrassed You know what I'm saying? I think that's like a part of the issue with those things, like dancing, music, singing, anything that kind of like you put yourself out there. It's embarrassing. But the atmosphere with people who it's embarrassing to people like us don't do it.
Yeah.
It's not embarrassing to the singers and the rappers and the artists that go through there. They look at that as like, oh, you're doing something.
Yeah.
Like even if it's terrible, can manipulate it. I don't know. It was just a good atmosphere. So yeah, like the camera being there was a little. Actually, the camera kind of threw me off a little bit.
Did it?
Sometimes, not just because it's not recording. It's recording something that like I have no idea how we sound
Oh, on the other end.
on the other end. You know, so that's gonna be scary. That's scary to me. The playback in the moment I was fine, but like thinking back and like. Like the camera's catching us when we're fucking we're fucking just doing
and then there's no noise behind it.
You could put any audio over that now, you know, like we could meme it, you know, like I want that clip and I'm gonna put some weird audio over it because you're not gonna know. But yeah, little things like that. So the atmosphere, everything was cool. The camera being there was familiar, but it did make me a little more nervous on the back end.
So just to wrap things off, guys, we have been working on a song for quite a while. And it should be coming out relatively soon because Christmas is right around the corner. So when it drops, I don't want to give it any specific date, but it's soon.
Tomorrow.
When it's soon, guys, tune in because we're so excited. And yeah, the fact that we actually were, dude, I was so proud of us yesterday.
Yeah, I like I said,
as shitty as it might turn out or whatever, like I'm just proud that we
made a song.
It was a joke that turned into something that could, and then something that did.
It's a piece of art.
You know,
it doesn't matter like
mediocre art.
Yeah, whether it's amateur or mediocre or amazing, it's art. And how many of you motherfuckers could say you made a song?
A Christmas
song,
a Christmas banger that's gonna be played
like every
single year.
I don't know. Like, I don't know. So it's one of those things where it's like, don't, even if it's bad, which I don't think it's bad, but it's a first song. Like, what do you know? It's nice. It's cool.
Very, very nerve-wracking on my end, but I'll save all these issues in the upcoming weeks on the episodes that we have planned. But, Matt, on the docket, I believe you have some information with me regarding some cancellation of a folk that we discussed in last episode.
Oh yeah,
right?
I just had a small update with the Josh Giddey thing.
Yeah.
So after
Sorry, I had to, man.
No, I get you. No, so I guess some of the information that's come out from literally like the next day after, it always happens after our podcast.
After you say something.
After we talk about something, the next day the results come out. It happened with the Ocean Gate. It happened with
the Smash Mouth guy. Like the next day he.
Oh, I was like, he doesn't have very long to live, man.
Next day, boom.
Dead. I'm like. And I had to like wait a whole week to talk about it.
No, but it wasn't. It was the next day after we recorded. So by the time that the episode came out, you guys been dead.
Yeah, it was already gone. I was hoping he'd still be, relatively close to that day. Like on a Sunday, we record Monday. Nope.
That's the issue about current events things. Yeah. There's too much, bro. There's too much.
Too much like dead space. But so with the whole
dead space.
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, was that not a pun?
No. Anyway, so I lost my train of thought. So the Josh Giddey thing, last week I think we left off where there wasn't really much known besides what's like being spread around.
I believe where we left off was that there is just accusations, photos that didn't have a set date, and then there was no comment made by either him or the organization. Okay. And that there was an article that was published about that this situation being lingered for roughly a year.
Yeah. So to pick up right where that's left off, the NBA was getting a lot of backlash for the fact that he was still playing, and like this wasn't being addressed at all. So it comes out that the NBA and the team, like we said, they've been made this was they were aware of this for about a year and a half now. So the incident took place 2 years ago when he was 19. He was at a club. This is his side of the story that's being pushed out. He was at a club. He met a girl at the club. She turned out to just be underage. Like she had a fake ID. Some feel that it was targeted, like one of those, like a blackmail type thing. Because I think the family did end up getting money or something out of it because
the family money.
Well, the family's not cooperating with local authorities on this matter because the family's not the one that leaked this out. They're saying it might have been someone close to Josh for some reason that like had these pictures circulating for whatever reason.
Uh-huh.
So again, this was 2 years old. If they did take any hush money, they already took it, and they probably signed NDAs,
Yeah.
so they probably can't talk about it without being sued, which is probably why they're not cooperating with the police. But the NBA was aware of this, and they're painting it as if he was sort of the victim, just because he's in the club. She had a fake ID.
Yes.
You know, and he's a millionaire, professional athlete.
Young, stupid.
You just get targeted. You can.
Yeah.
It can happen. But that's the story that they're sticking with right now. So hasn't really been much past that.
Do you believe that?
I don't know. Maybe. I believe it could happen.
It could.
I believe it could happen. There's
But-
fake IDs and fake like people trying to get up on people.
There is fake IDs, but when you're at that stature, obviously he's young, and this is in hindsight 2020 vision.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you should have a little bit more responsibility than just to go at the first. You know what I mean?
It's not practical though.
It's not. It's not like you're gonna be like, hey yo, before we hook up, can I see your ID?
That's weird.
Yeah.
Like-
But in hindsight, it's because you're coming at it at like our level.
Mhm.
When you get to that level, you don't think you take extra steps to precaution?
You should.
Yeah,
They don't.
they don't.
They don't.
And
You
how
should.
That's how you get. Essentially, that's what we were saying in the last episode. That's how a lot of these controversies start. Is because lack of precautions.
Education, precautions, and just immaturity. He was 19.
Yeah, I mean, most 19-year-olds would do worse.
That's what I'm saying. Like it. I don't know if the story's true or not, but it's just the fact that it could happen, and I don't think we're ever gonna know.
Yeah.
Like we're never gonna know the truth. He might have done it, and because they're saying it was only a 1-day thing, but then there's people. Like,
I don't know about that one.
that's the thing. They're saying there's people that are saying that like he was in the area multiple times, like spotted in her neighborhood type of thing, like weeks after the incident. I don't know. So again,
There was one video about him saying that this is my girl and we're going in the bar. That might have been that day, but then there's actually no. I guess what they're trying to do. If they're trying to paint like a storyline in a picture, I guess it fits. But like you said, who knows?
I don't know. I don't think
knows?
anyone's ever gonna know. So that's the
But
only
yeah,
unfortunate
nice
part.
little update. Jumping on that, speaking on the fact of people being young and, just doing things in the past. Matt, I'm going to go ahead and play you a little something.
Uh-oh.
And I just want you to go ahead and like react. And
Okay.
Just go ahead and say what you're thinking. Do as you would,
Okay. Yeah.
raw reactions. You ready?
Marching down A Street. Purple elephant marching down A Street. The Human Torch was denied a victim.
What the fuck? What are you finding that at?
Yeah, no, but
Do you want to go ahead and explain before I play anymore? And the fact that it's word for word what you say today.
That's my vocalization warm up. What do you mean?
So go ahead. I know we've talked about it, but we've never been that explicit or brought
I
it
was
to
like-
light. You're like,
I know. Hell yeah, that sounds tight. Why don't we use that on here? I would use that on a podcast.
So yeah, go ahead.
That. What the fuck? How, bro?
How did you know?
How'd you know? Who'd you talk to? How'd you find that?
What do you mean?
Ladies and gentlemen, that is the episode that me and another friend put out like 3 years ago. We recorded like 17 of them. We only put out one.
Can I ask why they never got released?
I don't know, because a lot of them had issues. The first like 7 weeks were us going in there and doing a lot of work and then reviewing and realizing that like levels were off, someone's mic was muted, we didn't know how to use the mixer. So like half of those episodes were test episodes. It wasn't until we got to like a certain point, and then we recorded like 5, but only one got put out again because it was just who had the files. We didn't have them. Editing was a pain.
Yeah.
So it's like we just couldn't put them out. We
Okay.
put one out, which is that one.
And something that I've never asked you up until now: what made you get into this spot? Like, what made you sit down and record a podcast with your friends the first time? Because we know what happened here.
Yeah.
Let's take it back. Matt interview part 2. Not really. Actually, not really.
Imagine. No. How did that start? Well, when podcasting started to blow up, being in the content world, right? Like, you know, being a part of streaming and consuming all the content that we're doing now. It was just one of those things where I was like, damn, I like to talk. You know, like I can talk. I don't know. Like I do that on my stream. Like I'll just go on there and just talk. So it's like having an actual platform for it was on the radar. It wasn't until COVID started when that started to pop. And then I had a couple of influences. There was somebody in like this rap community. She was like hailed like the rap community's leader.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I mean,
you're making this sound like a cult.
It kind of was.
Yeah.
We all like this specific rapper, and then she kind of was like the leader of the group, and then she started a podcast, and I was like, okay. Like, and I talked to her about it, and she was like, start one. Like, you know, it's not that hard. And she was doing it from, you know, the comfort of her home, blah, blah, blah. So she did that. Then we had a friend from high school. His name is Eddie. Shout out to Eddie. I mentioned it a couple of times. He has a podcast. I don't know if he still does it. I haven't seen any new episodes or anything like that. But
oh, I know who you're talking about.
I think he.
Shout out to Eddie. I've checked out your channel.
Yeah. Is there anything recent?
No.
Yeah, it's been a while, right? Because I think
Yeah.
I checked too. So shout out to Eddie though. Eddie would be someone interesting to have on.
That was interesting because I was checking on our new subscribers and everything. By the way, we can see who subscribed. Guys, subscribe. Make sure to subscribe. Tell
Just
your
subscribe,
friends.
bro. If you have a YouTube, why not? Make another
not?
channel. Subscribe. Why not?
Make another channel.
Who knows? So then Eddie had a podcast, and I used to listen to that weekly. Like I'd wait, you know. I thought it was so fucking cool. So then those people kind of really got the fire lit to be like to do it. Because it was one thing to hear like your favorite artists or basketball players or all these, you know, Joe Rogan's popping, all these people are having success. It was like my my peers were also doing this, so it wasn't unattainable. The same way that our music stuff is happening right now. Like by no means necessarily are we trying to be music artists, but it's just a way like I didn't think that was an option up until I met Paul. You know?
Same here, honestly. With the whole music thing, I just want to dip my toes into see what I can do and really challenge myself and see if I can do a really mediocre job in multiple areas in my life. You know,
If you can be mid at everything,
then you're like
then you're solid across the board.
honestly, you know,
Better than being just great at one thing.
right? Who needs that? It's a one-trick pony. Come on now.
Yeah.
All right. So do you want to go ahead and continue?
Oh, so
listening
yeah.
to this podcast. No, I'm just kidding.
No, I mean,
Make content of our content.
I don't know. Have you heard it?
Of course I did.
Did you listen to the whole thing?
Yeah.
Oh wait, you've listened to it before. Though.
I've listened to it before.
You've heard it before.
This was nobody knows this because we've never brought this to light, but this was one of our first like bonding things that you you did. Like, you mentioned you had a podcast, and I'm like, oh, send it to me.
Yeah.
You're like, for real?
Yeah.
And then I added you on Instagram, and you sent it to me, and immediately I shot you a message, and I'm like, dude, you sound great.
That was back when he liked me. Now I'm just
Yeah.
Now I'm just a worker. I'm a coworker.
No,
Business partner.
business partner, podcast host.
Yeah.
Does it actually? Do you ever like feel when I present to you, oh, this is my co-host,
No, that's not bad.
No?
That's how people know me because I say the same. I say the same thing to people.
my co-host?
I'll say Angel, my podcast co-host, to people who might not know you. Because then it goes, oh, because they might know I have a podcast, and if I just say my co-host, you know,
My
I,
podcast co-host.
I usually just put you like Angel.
It's like a branding thing.
kind of.
You know what I mean? It's like
Yeah.
you've seen The Office, right?
Yeah.
Of like Bob's refrigeration.
Oh yeah.
Bob
Bob's.
Van. Bob. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, it's that whole marketing thing.
Yeah.
You always have to. Oh yeah, this is my co-host, guys. My podcast co-host.
Yeah.
We run the most mediocre podcast, and
That us bonding over that, like I said, I was really shocked that you even cared. Like, you know, like I just, I mean, I'm just saying, like,
I know you didn't mean it for it to sound like that. But
yeah,
Jesus,
yeah.
The fact that you cared.
I just didn't. I don't know because so real quick, like to not to harp too much on that, but we were doing it for a minute, and I think me and Cedric had a good little back and forth. We had just got our legs when everything fell out. We had access to like this really high end studio for free.
Yeah.
Like we were my friend who was the sound engineer was he was a janitor and he would work the night shift, and then he'd let us into the podcast room. So we just would do it for like, you know,
While he was janitoring.
while he was working. He'd come in and fix the levels for us and
Yeah,
stuff.
every now and then.
But then that fell out. Like the job, had issues, or they didn't. It wasn't even anything with us. It was just like I don't think he started. I think he stopped working there. So at that point, it was just breaking and entering.
You're like, who's that? What?
Oh, what? Oh, we're not supposed to be in here. Oh, he let us in the last week. Yeah. He's not here right now. I'm sorry about the glass.
Not the glass.
The break it. But
that's not the entrance. That's not breaking the glass in here.
That rock isn't the master key to the whole place.
That's how I get in everywhere.
Literally. So
have you ever had to break into your house?
No.
Really?
Not like break in, but I remember my parents got really drunk. My parents got really drunk, and they got dropped off at the house, and they forgot their keys in their purse at the house. So then they sent me through the window that was open.
Oh.
It was like this much open.
But you never had to like break into your house?
No, I had to actually break in. Other people broke into it for me.
And took your PlayStation. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. But no, have you?
Yeah.
Okay.
On multiple of occasions.
Like a window?
No, doors. That's how I learned how to pip like pocket pick. No, lock pick. That's the one.
Mm-hmm.
Lock pick things.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be able to do it
like Assassin's Creed?
No. Angel here reporting with some breaking news. We were hit with the technical difficulty storm, guys. Again, I repeat, we were hit with the technical difficulty storm. Matt's angle has been missing and we're not able to find it. But luckily enough, the show does go on. Actually, funny enough, he has a really good story coming up. Make sure you enjoy the entire episode. Sit back, stay pretty, and enjoy. Let's hop on the mediocrity train. I'll see you guys next week. Mwah. Probably shouldn't have done that. I am so sorry. No, but I used to be able to do it with 2 bobby pins.
Nice, with a criminal.
Yeah, so I would cut it off, like so it would be 2. Then kind of try to sharpen 1, just kind of dull it a little bit and get it in there, and then wiggle the other one. Just so I'd be able to jiggle the lock in place. Took a while, not gonna lie.
That's crazy. Do you know how to hotwire a car?
No, but it is really well. No, I've never done it in practice, but I kind of know how you would do it. Yes. I know what wires to get.
Oh, nice. Interesting.
I'm telling you, it was a delinquent little fuck.
Yeah, I bet. I mean, so was I, but just in a different way.
What kind of delinquent were you?
A degenerate.
Can I tell you my most delinquent story?
Yeah.
Not to incriminate myself.
Sure.
This was years ago.
Statute of limitations.
Actually, I didn't do anything.
Right.
I was merely just a person.
Oh, your friend? Is this a story?
Yeah, this is a story.
This is a story he made up.
Yes.
Like
This is a Reddit story.
Okay. So tell me about that.
So apparently, this guy on Reddit was saying that when he was like in the 5th grade,
Okay.
5th, 4th grade, around there. I don't know. All those tough times kind of blur. Him and his friends.
Those tough times you said?
Yeah, those tough times kind of blur.
In 5th and 4th grade?
Yeah, man. Something about Brian beating him in the race in front of everybody really did something.
Damn.
And about breaking his arm in front of the whole kickball team.
I don't know how you recover from that.
Yeah, so they used to have a local gas station. Not like a gas station, but like a corner store.
Right?
They would
A
go
bodega?
I guess.
I don't know.
I
I
guess.
just like saying that word.
I mean, this isn't New York, but sure, this is like the most thing it gets.
With the bev.
Back in cheese. There was a corner store.
Okay.
And we would go all the time. They would go all the time. And every now and then they'd sneak out some chips, so something like that. And this day was just like an ordinary day.
Mm-hmm.
I got the hot fries. No, so he got the hot fries. Another friend got the cheese and everything and stuff. Just things to fill in the little munchies that we had around the time.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, we're running out because this time we did run out because we got a little bit more than usual.
Right.
And then so one of the friends was the oldest one in the group. Stops as we're running and he's like, we could use some money.
What you mean by that, my boy?
We all thought it was a joke.
Oh, okay.
They all thought it was a joke.
Oh, okay.
This motherfucker actually turns around and runs into the store. And I don't know if this is true or not, because obviously I think kids heighten a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
But to what we think happened was that he went in there with full intention on robbing the place. No, not armed.
Okay.
None of anything.
Yeah.
He just went in there and said,
Give me your money.
Give me all your money.
Put your coochie in the bag.
What the fuck?
Hurry up.
Which one uses the granny?
I know.
Who took my pocket sand? Pop, pop. No.
Outside, I'd be like, all right, put the money in the bag.
Put the money in the bag.
Put the money in the bag. And I go in and be like, put the money in my ass. Fuck it all up. Fuck. All right.
It's fine.
I just run out at that point. So, okay. So anyway.
If
so
you committed a robbery, it's like a one take thing, dude.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. You can't do it again.
Imagine you get a voice crack. Remember what we were talking about? Put the money in the bag.
Put the money in the bag.
Put the money in the bag.
Put the money in the bag, please.
What if you like a really high pitched voice, or like
Put the money in the bag, bro. Put the money in the bag. Yeah. I don't think it'll work. I don't know. You
No,
have to be kind of intimidating.
or like someone like Owen Wilson, real calm. Wow. I could you put the money in the bag? No, but back to the story. Just to close it off. Full Intent went in there to get money, and we just see the guy laughing and and he tells him to get the fuck out of the store. We hear that because the doors were open.
Okay.
In the summertime. And we went back, and we enjoyed our things, and yeah, that was the end of the story that I read on Reddit.
But you really thought that he was going to rob it?
No, we didn't know what was happening
Oh, okay.
because it was four of us,
Right.
Well, it was five of us,
Right.
with him included.
Okay.
We're running, because we get all this stuff to go.
Yep.
Because we were gonna go play Halo or something with all the snacks that we stole because we were little.
Who was the best Halo player between you guys?
Oh, it had to be my friend Joseph.
Nice.
He just wreck, I do have a suspicion that he was a screen looker. Not gonna lie.
Damn, not a fucking
Yeah.
cotton-headed ninny muggins.
What the fuck did you?
It's messed up.
Caught it? What?
Cotton-headed ninny muggins.
That okay? We're just gonna move past it. I'm not even gonna question that. But yeah,
It's from a movie.
what movie?
Can't tell you. Look it up. Jose.
Jose.
Speaking of Jose, he actually took he messaged me and he was like, I'm taking that video game comment very seriously. The one where I said I'm eons ahead of my friends in video games.
Oh,
Yeah. It doesn't matter how much time. No, none of my friends will catch up to me. And that's on baby.
yeah, because you spent what?
That's on baby.
You spent more than a year.
I've been playing games my whole life, man.
Yeah.
I could play with my feet.
Could you? You should do that.
Sometimes when I'll stream, I'll angle the cam and do a nut stream. No, I'm just kidding. I'll angle the cam down and I'll do a hand stream. Some people like to see that.
What?
Hand job stream. Some people like to see that.
Yeah.
Like they like to see like your hands, how fast they move and shit.
Sure, this isn't a kink.
Could be.
Okay, but what's your most degenerate story?
Oh, probably I wanted. You know what's so funny is just sometimes we're on the same wavelength. It's funny how we're in this degenerate thing. So I did have a story I wanted to tell you, and it was just going to be out of context, but it fits for some reason.
That's what she said.
So
It's okay. The big ones hurt.
yeah, the big ones hurt. What's average? Like 3, right? 3 is average. That's kind of big, to be honest.
That's huge, dude.
That's huge.
That's selfish.
That's more than you need.
Why do you need that much?
So I don't know.
Penis is only the P, right? It's in the word. P.
Shrimp gang. So the most
Shrimp King.
I know.
Should do a shrimp.
Yeah.
Shrimp King. That might be an actual gang sign. We probably shouldn't be doing that online.
It's like a 9.
It's like a 9.
Shrimp gang.
Shrimp gang. Comment down below. Shrimp gang.
If you're part of the shrimp gang, comment down below. Shrimp gang.
Comment down below.
I find it funny that that's a thing online now.
What?
That all guys say that.
What?
Shrimp gang. Like all guys are a part of that squad.
Yeah.
But I
'Cause
like how it's just a coalition of
set the-
troops together.
you set the bar low. That way anything's better than that.
That's what I'm saying. If you say you got 3 and you got 4,
Hey, man. You're already winning.
You're already
A
on
win
it.
is a win.
Yeah. She broke, I'm up. Anyway. You haven't seen that?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
That shit, I love that shit.
Dude, no, I heard you guys broke up. Nah.
She broke.
She broke. I'm
I'm
up.
up. Anyway.
Bro, my humor is so broken, man. It's not even funny.
Yeah, Twitter rots my brain from the inside out every day, bro.
I don't go on Twitter.
It's so great though. I love it. So anyway,
You
the
telling
most
me shrimp
degenerate.
fried this rice?
You telling me that's my that's my tattoo actually. That's my tattoo.
Shrimp frying rice? You know what's funny? You've been saying that since I met
Yeah,
you.
and I have a tattoo. Like there, already have a tattoo idea for it. Like that's dead ass what I want to get for our sub tattoo.
Yeah.
You still need to figure out what yours is.
I think I'm gonna get the microphone.
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Let me see. I'm trying to. Oh, right here. Look.
Yeah. You showed me this.
Yeah.
You want to show the camera?
I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up.
Do the little hand thing.
I hate myself, bro. I hate myself sometimes.
Bro, I'm too tired for this shit.
You telling me a strip fried that rice? Alright. Okay. Anyway, so
Roll the intro.
imagine, no. What the fuck?
I'm just kidding.
Imagine the longest intro. Jesus. Anyway, the most degenerate thing I've done.
We should do that one of these days.
Just start.
Just go.
We should Quentin Tarantino the episode.
Backwards.
We should film it in segments, but in a way that it makes sense. It would be like a creative thing because you have to like the movie. You'd have to creatively direct it to where
Everything would be scripted.
you just had to.
Anyways, teleprompter's been going off for miles, dude.
I know. I don't know why. My bad. Anyway, so back to the most degenerate thing. The most degenerate thing that I can think of happened in my high school freshman year, 2009.
Ooh.
Let me break it down for you. Let me just draw you in. Let me hook you. A riot broke out at school.
Whoa.
Yeah, crazy.
Like right?
Yeah, it was like Arkham Asylum. Like all the prisoners got out. So let me paint the picture for you. Normal high school day. I got my McChicken. I'm eating. We're good. We go outside. There's these two groups of paisa dudes. Straight up. Right? So this is brown on brown crime right now. They're gathering in what looks like an aggressive mob. Both sides. Probably about 7 each. One side comes up, the other side comes up, and they're beefing over a fucking girl. Of course. What do teenage boys usually fight over?
Yes.
Bitches. So they both converge. They're in each other's faces.
You said what?
Yep.
You said what? What'd you say? Do something. I
They're
dare
a
you.
little more paisa. That's too hood. They
That's
were
too hood?
they were like pointy shoe, belt buckle, rancher, you know?
Should I put in an accent?
I don't know.
You said what, Holmes?
Yeah,
No.
see?
That's still cholo.
That's still true, like street level.
How do I bring it down?
I don't know.
Keep talking. I'll figure it out.
Okay, so anyway, so they're face to face. They're doing their whole like, puffing the chest up, right?
No,
and then
man, you need your grass cut.
yeah, I don't know. So one dude
that's
one dude just swings, right? Boom. And they start fighting. They're scuffling. And what it looks like a cartoon like little dust, right? And they're fighting. And then a big ass security guard. Anybody that went to high school with me freshman year, y'all remember that big ass security guard? His name was Ray. That motherfucker looked like King Shark. Like he literally just, was just built different. And this crazy ass security guard jumps into the pile of the kids fighting. And when he does that, for some odd reason, the homies of both of the fighters start kicking the shit out of the security guard.
Yo.
Like the security guard jumps in and they start fucking stomping on the security guard. Dead ass. And we like, all of us that I was like, Mom, I'm like front fucking row, right? And
watching it play by.
like it's happening right here where the phone's at. And I'm like right about here. And we're just like,
they can't see that, right?
well, I'm saying like the distance between, I'm giving you the visual.
Oh, okay.
So like this is how close I am, right?
Okay, yeah.
And the security guard's just doing his thing. And he finally gets up. He gets up like the fucking Hulk pushing off a bunch of Ultron bots on him. He literally just got up and he starts swinging like at the crowd. He's just swinging. He hits this like poor girl in the face. Boom, hits her, fucking socked her, knocked her ass out, falls. And then he's swinging over here. And then I had a friend who will remain anonymous. He's standing there and the security guard sizes him up and he was like, "What the fuck you get?" And the security guard just socked him in the face, dude, in front of me, like literally socked. I heard the,
Have you seen that one TikTok video that went through with the security guard pummeling through a guy like that? Of what the Twitch streamer? I think it's Jake Dooley or something like that. So basically, he gets like this big bodyguard and everything. He's like 6'7".
right?
Yeah, big guy. And he goes out there and does IRL streams and just fucks with people. He was fucking with somebody one day, and then they try to confront them, and the security guard just pop. This happened a couple of days. Really?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
There's a
continue.
streamer?
Yeah.
Oh. No, I didn't see that.
It's
I'll look it up.
crazy.
I'm sure it'll come up now that you said
Yeah.
it. So he sizes homie up.
Streamer getting knocked out.
He
No,
sizes
that's for the algorithm.
Yeah. He sizes homie up, and he says, "Boop boop," punches him. Literally, like punches a 14-year-old kid, 15-year-old kid. It was
Who's punching who?
the security guard got up and was punching students.
Oh.
So he punched a girl in the face because she was close. He punched another kid, and he turns around and punches our friend in the face. Bing, bing. And then as soon as all this happened, all hell just breaks loose. Like it was like, you ever see the movies Saving?
Private Ryan?
No, the sequel, Shaving Ryan's Privates.
Ah.
You ever seen that? You ever seen that one? You ever seen that one? Okay, maybe I downloaded the wrong one. Yes, in the beach scene in Saving Private Ryan, where like shit's happening and he's just like there seeing it.
D-Day?
That's how it felt. Cause like all the security guards start coming, and now students are fighting this security guard because he hit them.
Yeah.
So they're fucking him up. Other security guards are coming and they're fighting. Like it's madness is just happening, bro. Like people are getting hit, and then like kids are robbing the lunch ladies who are selling like the things, the concessions outside. Like people are, it's like they're looting. It was a riot, bro.
Yeah.
And I look at my friend Brandon, and he like drops his backpack and he like pushes his back against the wall, and he's just standing there like this, like waiting.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, I'm just like, what is happening? It was
Got
just
bodies flying
Bro,
left
so-
and right.
yeah, so we had-
Susie's flying in the air.
Yeah, Susie was gone. We never saw her again. She got punted into the sun, just bling, and never saw her again. So I don't know what happened, but no. So we had this kid. His name was Dorian. I'll name drop because shout out to Dorian. I was cool with him. He was a straight motherfucking gangster. I have never been around someone. He was from Compton, and it was at that time of Compton where Compton was glorified for being like
Compton.
Like now it's like Detroit. I
Yeah.
think that's like the worst place to be, or Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Compton was that for a couple years, right? And Dorian came from Compton, and I thought he looked like a grown man. He looked like a grown man. He was built like a Avenger. Like he had a 12-pack, bro.
Yeah.
Just
He had that prison body.
literally. But he had it. He was in juvie. He spent like 2 years in juvie. He said all they did was push-ups and calisthenics. That's all they would do.
Yeah.
Every day,
Makes
like
sense.
literally 23 hours a day.
And fuck each other.
Maybe, who knows, right? So nothing but push-ups and on each other. And so Dorian, he did the most gangster shit that I've ever seen, and it doesn't even seem real. So we had a homie named Rudy, classmate named Rudy, who was he was probably doing some dumb shit probably, and one of the security guards had Rudy against the wall,
Yeah.
hands behind his back.
Yeah.
Got him
Kinky.
a little bit. Dorian sees this, right, and I'm watching this happening. Dorian looks at the security guard.
You're watching him look at him.
I'm watching him watch him
Yeah.
kink restraint this kid.
Yeah.
Right? So I'm like, what is happening? Dorian just walks up, right? He literally walks up to the security. And you gotta remember, there's people, it's still a madhouse. Like, there's still people fucking running. It looks like a movie set. And Dorian goes. What?
Nothing.
And so Dorian goes behind the security guard, grabs him by the waist, suplexes him. Literally suplexes him, tosses him off Rudy. Rudy runs. He fucking dips.
Yeah.
And Dorian, the most gangster shit I ever saw. Dorian stood there and just leaned back on the wall and just was chilling. And the security guard got up and he like looked at Dorian, and Dorian was like, and the security guard didn't know who the fuck did that to him and took off. And Dorian just sat there chilling as fuck. And I was like, what the shit? Like, insane. Like I said, the security guards finally got a little bit of
What was crazy? The fact that he suplexed a grown man, or the fact that he was so chill about it?
all of it.
Yeah.
I had never seen something like that in my life from a 15-year-old
Yeah.
with a 12-pack. You know?
It's all that sexy time. Got him riled up.
It
He
was
saw some keys and he was like, I want some of that.
it was the wildest shit I've ever seen. And then the cops got there and they had like the face mask with the spray. They had the riot stuff.
Riot shields.
They didn't have the shields. They just had the pepper spray, and they had their like face mask shields.
Yeah.
But bro, like my friend Brandon got suspended because he lost his backpack. The backpack he dropped, so I don't know where it went.
He got suspended for losing his backpack?
Well, what happened was he was borrowing Dorian's backpack because Dorian left. Dorian ended up leaving after that. I think Dorian did that shit because he was going back to Compton, like Cali. He was moving. So he was gone. He gave Brandon his backpack, and then when Brandon's backpack got recovered, so they were snatching IDs and anything. If they recovered anything with your name on it, you were guilty and you got suspended.
Even if
if they didn't have proof of you doing anything, so much happened because people were stealing and the lunch ladies were grabbing IDs because they used to clip off.
Yeah.
Used to be the clip ones. Yeah. So they were just snatching them, and if they got your ID, you did something, and they were no questions asked. You were getting suspended at least two to 3 days. It was that bad. So they found Brandon's backpack. They brought him into the office. He had Dorian's backpack. Dorian had a pocket knife in his bag that he didn't tell anybody about because he was gangster.
Yeah.
And Brandon ended up getting suspended, I think, for that incident as well.
Pocket
yeah,
knife.
and then my friend Christian got suspended because he said at lunch, he said he was just standing there and lunch lady grabbed his ID.
What about you?
I didn't have my ID on me. What the fuck?
Oh,
You know who I am? No, just kidding. No.
Matt Smooth.
Matt Smooth never had an ID. No, I didn't. I don't know, man.
So you left there unscathed. Nothing happened.
Nothing happened to me.
You didn't hit Susie or anything. Lizzie running by was like, "Ooh."
So I might have left out one detail. When the kids started kicking the security guard,
A foot might have been in there.
I look over at my homie who got punched. Before he got punched, he looked at me and he goes, "Just start swinging." So I just started swinging into the pile, and there was this guy in front of me with an orange shirt, and I was like, "Bink, bink, bink, bink," in the back of his head. I was just right. I was like, do, 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 do. I was just bam, bam. I was fucking him up. I was getting my shots in. After that was, and you gotta remember this was at lunchtime. My lunch was 4th period, so then 5th period bell rang. We go into class, and I'm sitting down, and I see this dude walk in with his orange shirt, and I was like, and he's walking in with his orange shirt, and he's like, he's like, what the, he's not feeling good. He goes. And I know the whole time we're talking about what happened, teacher doesn't know what's going on. And I'm just like,
hey man, that sucked.
hey bro, that's fucked up.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Why'd somebody do that?
So yeah, and I think that's why.
Why would you just sit there and let him hit you?
Bro, if I was there, I would have had your back.
Hey man, hey man, anything goes up, I got you.
I got you, bro.
We're boys.
Hey, if you find him, let me know. I'll go look.
You didn't get a glimpse of him? Okay.
Good. But did you see what he looked like by any chance? No? Okay.
No.
Yeah, I'm probably not going to find him, bro. Anyway.
Pretty smooth.
Yeah, and I think that's why the homie ended up getting punched, because he was swinging when the security guard got up. So when he got up,
Yeah.
the friends fighting
Yeah.
people, he just punched him.
Just
Grown man, bro. A 30-year-old man punching a 15-year-old kid's crazy.
That is, dude.
But he's
Do you
size.
think he held back? Did it look like he held back?
No. No, because he's
Yeah, but even then, like grown man strength is gonna.
you can hurt somebody.
You can.
But you gotta remember, he just got jumped by like 10 minions.
Would you fight back though?
I don't know. I wouldn't fight back that way.
How would you do it?
Well, the initial getting up and swinging, I feel like is defense.
Yeah.
But like he actually was going after kids.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like,
You should have made it. Yeah, honestly, I would have made an example off of just one kid. It's like
you know,
get
got
in
him
there,
like snap their neck,
ah,
just
yeah,
or
or like bite his nose off.
yeah, yeah, literally. That goes back to that 4th grade question that we.
Spit it into Susie's face.
I actually saw what you were referencing
What?
with that question.
What question?
Yeah.
What?
Anyway,
What question?
nothing. That was probably one of the most degenerate things I've been a part of. That was some ghetto school shit. People always, when I tell them like I went to Alhambra, they're always like, ugh,
Yeah.
ghetto. And I'm like, it wasn't that ghetto. It wasn't that ghetto after freshman year because all the fucking people that got in trouble got expelled
Yeah.
or sent to a different school.
Demarius.
So like,
Is that not his name? Is that
no, that's not.
what's his name? I could have sworn. What is his name? Demarius?
No,
Demari?
I'm gonna let you think about it. Anyway, Everyone was, all the bad kids were gone. So after that, our school was pretty smooth. It was not Trevor. It was not Maryville. It was not Central. Like those were like bad schools. You went to Trevor.
I did, but when I went to Trevor, it was I don't know. It wasn't anything bad. It was just cheesy. The fights were just not it. No,
Yeah.
it was more like hugging and tugging and shit. It was weird.
Mm.
Even then, I don't know.
How many fights have you gotten into in school?
Me personally?
Yeah. Like, what's your record
All time?
all time?
That's crazy because I got into a couple in elementary school.
Those count. Amateur. I used to have a nemesis.
5, 6, like official fights.
Mm.
6.
And then some unofficial.
Yeah, some just scuffles.
Okay.
But yeah, funny enough, I never got a chance to share this, but when you mentioned that you only got suspended for 3 days, was it 3 days?
Yeah, for stealing.
Yeah, for stealing.
Uh-huh.
I got suspended for almost 3 weeks for fighting.
Yeah.
And you can't go. This is just a degenerate fucking video at this point. But you can't go that long without going to school, actually. So they sent me over to night school. I remember I went to Estrella Middle School, and then they sent me over to Atkinson. Do you know where that's at?
I think so.
Yeah, it's like nearby. They held like a night school program.
Oh.
And
you had to
guess-
physically go to night school at
Yes.
night?
Yes.
How was that?
It was horrible. School would start at 5.
Till when?
4 to like 10
Eh.
or 9.
It's not cool being at school at nighttime?
Dude, but like no, it wasn't school. Like it was more like detention. You know? And like I hated being there. Matt, I was there for 2 days.
And then
Guess who got
unsuspended?
No, guess who got suspended from a second school?
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Damn, you were a problem child.
I was
Angry
angry kid.
Angry little bean.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That's a cute little pet name.
little bean.
The angry little bean.
That was Angel.
Yeah, no, I picked a fight with one of the kids in that.
Was that strategic? Did you just want to get out of that school?
No.
Oh,
I just thought I was the
shit.
Yeah, I thought I was big dog. I was like, who the fuck you looking at? Or some shit like that, dude.
How was
No, I think he was being loud and obnoxious, which is funny because I told him to shut the fuck up.
Damn.
And then
Aggressive.
it kind of it was more like shut the fuck up,
Bro, shut the fuck up, bro.
Shut the fuck up. And then one thing led to another. We didn't fight, but it was like
Yeah.
you kind of like that type of thing, a scuffle, and then that was enough for the teacher to be like,
Did you throw an eye gouge in there?
no, I'm not dirty like that.
No.
No, all my fights have been respectful, straight to the face.
You said you got hit with a rib shot.
I did get hit with the rib shot.
That's what I was gonna tell you. Did I say when I got rocked? We were boxing outside, and we had a one homie like boxer friend who actually like was in classes.
Oh wait,
Yeah. And he's like, and he got me, bro. Boom. And my body like locked up, and then he hit me right here, and everything just went stiff. And if it wasn't for the wall, yeah, I would have fell.
Yeah.
The wall caught me, and I was like, it was bad.
Or that one time that
I didn't lose though.
You,
I lost that
didn't?
round. I didn't lose the fight.
That one time that you and your friend also were like sparring and stuff, but he did MMA
Oh yeah,
at the last minute.
that pissed me off so much. And then what pissed me off is how dramatic he was. He's always been like anime dramatic,
Yeah.
you know. So like he. I'm like, all right, you ready? And then last minute, he's like, okay, I'm doing UFC, you're doing boxing. And then bing, bing, bing. And I was like, what? And he like went for my fucking legs, got me on the ground. And this is what I'm telling you, like the anime dramatic, he literally like was on top of me. And he was like, I'm sorry, I gotta do this, bro. And then he proceeded to fucking wail on me.
It didn't have to be this way.
It didn't have to be this way.
But it's either me or you.
But nothing's gonna stand in my way.
You should be a good narrator.
I hate that shit, bro.
Did they have an anime outro song just playing?
Yeah, he fucked me up on that one. I was mad. That pissed me off. That did piss me off, actually. I think
Yeah.
about that a lot more. That friend, actually, shout out to him. He actually went through some crazy shit. We separated as friends after after freshman year, and he went down like a weird path. And then he was at a party that got shot up, and he got hit a couple times.
Jeez.
Yeah,
That happens way too much nowadays.
he survived though.
Yeah.
And I think that gave him a different perspective. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that gave him like a different perspective on things, obviously, as those things do.
Yeah.
So now he lives a calm, chill life.
No more anime.
No, he's still the anime weeboo, but he's...
Thought a couple bullets can stop me?
You thought I was dead? Think again.
Dude, you have such a good voice. What the
I
fuck?
hate it. I hate that. I like that.
not have done that. he's just like this.
Yeah. I can't.
Imagine you shooting out of a kid and he's like,
Have you ever dealt with an anime kid in high school or a JRTC kid by chance?
JROTC kid, yes, plenty of times, but anime kid, no, not in that degree.
No.
No.
No, I didn't fight people that were lesser than me. I didn't, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I always ended up fighting people who I thought like were an actual challenge. You know? So
Yeah. Would pose some kind of a threat
that's why not to get on
to
a tangent.
unlock my ultimate hero potential.
Mm-hmm.
See, I don't have it, Matt. Teach me the ways.
I don't know, man. I don't know. You got to add some cringe to it.
Cringe.
Yeah, just let it flow. Let it flow.
Yeah, no, I can't.
I was so ready too. I was like, he's powering up. It's happening right now. I was like the anime thing. I was looking at. I was like, Anyway, but yeah. Anyway, so I can't think of any. I mean, I did a lot of degenerate shit in school. I'm sure we can talk about those on a different day because some of them are bad and I gotta filter them.
Seriously,
Yeah.
I really don't want to incriminate myself to the fullest degree.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we did some stuff. We did some weird stuff. I did some stuff that I'm not proud of, but it was dumb kid shit.
Yeah,
Like I told you about the bologna and mustard.
hand job.
No. No, worse. We were just bored, bro, and we were getting bologna and mustard and then slapping it on people's windshields.
That's funny.
It just made no sense.
That's funny.
Like, I don't know why.
That's funny.
I don't know why.
Come on,
though. I
man.
saw an episode of Cat Dog, and I think that's why I wanted to do it. But it was just like I literally like took a unopened thing from my house
Open thing.
of bologna. Like I just, you know what I'm saying? Like they just went to the store, and I'm like, and my parents were always like, "Where's the food?" And I'm like, "I don't know." Fucking on the neighbors' cars and shit. But then we went. So then the next day, it was summer. Like the next day, a lot of the bologna was cooked.
hot
It was cooked.
bologna?
It was all cooked, and I was like,
Shriveled?
damn, yeah. I don't know why we do that shit, bro. Just could you imagine coming out and just being like,
What the fuck?
why is there bologna on my fucking windshield? Because it wasn't like damaging. It was more like
Yeah.
an inconvenience.
You know, it'd be funny if you put bologna in like you put bologna in somebody's car.
Like
Just that
fill it
smell.
all up. Ugh.
Yeah.
I always think about that. Did you see that there was like a prank that just went viral. I don't know how old it is, but they had a kid had a bunch of milk in his locker. He opened the locker and like milk just poured out.
How does that work?
There's ways you can get it in there, I guess. I don't know.
What the fuck?
You can
That's like
get-
that's some like Family Guy
You can get it,
cutaway type. Beat.
Literally, it's a video. Like poor little kid. He literally opens his locker and nothing but milk just comes out on him. He's just like, I feel like we lost that art of bullying. You know, like bring bullying back. 2023, 2024.
To a wholesome
Oh.
degree.
All right. To end off really quick, GTA 6,
GTA 6.
GTA motherfucking 6,
Dude, what other game has survived 3 generation of consoles?
None.
None. Are you excited?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because I missed out on GTA 5.
What do you mean you missed out on GTA 5?
Like I didn't get to experience it to its full capacity. Like I played the game obviously, but the online aspect of it, I didn't get to experience like I should have.
it was only the first couple of like years that were pretty decent.
But and they're okay now, but like I
No.
honestly want to do like a now that you have a PlayStation and we can get some content out of it. I want to do like role play, GTA role play.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
You want a hand job?
Nah, you know. I mean, if you're offering, I mean, if it's free,
Would you guys be down to watch some
hand jobs.
what the fuck, Matt? No, some gaming videos.
Oh, yeah.
We've discussed this, but are you guys interested? Comment down below if you're interested.
I need to add you on that. But yeah, so GTA 6, probably one of the most anticipated games of all time. Broke records on YouTube. Beat
Great.
Mr. Beast's
Did it?
Mr. Beast record for like the most
Views
views,
in a
in
day?
24 hours.
Yeah.
They beat it.
No way it's not gonna beat its previous. It's still GTA 5 is still like the most bought game ever.
Yeah, but again, because it was on 3. three console,
No,
three
but-
generations.
I think even when it launched on just the 360 and everything,
Mm-hmm.
it was the most grossing and everything
Yeah, GTA 6 is about to set humanity back a couple hundred years,
because we're all gonna be glued.
and I'm here for it. Not just that, like it just lets us create our act out our animalistic
Fantasies.
instincts, fantasies,
Yeah.
all that stuff.
When you're driving down, do you ever get like not the need, but like you're just like this, and you're just like, I can run you over.
Literally.
When people are passing by,
Mhm.
but you
well,
can't.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, oh yeah,
Societal
like yeah,
standards.
in real life,
It's bad.
yeah,
Come on now.
lame.
No, in real, dude, it's the worst. And this is just truly intrusive thoughts speaking. When like you're in a school zone and kids are like, it's just like a mountain of kids on the crosswalk, and you're just like, I can just like, room, I can just step on it. What the fuck would you guys do?
Nothing.
I would never do it, guys. I would never do it. But like,
But you could do it in GTA.
you could do it in GTA. No, there's no kids in GTA. I don't think there should be kids in GTA.
There's animals in GTA.
Yeah, you're gonna run over animals.
A crocodile.
There's gonna be crocodiles.
Yeah,
in
there's
GTA?
crocodiles. You didn't see a trailer?
No, I don't watch trailers, Matt.
Ah, fuck.
How many times do we have to go through?
Well, they
this?
added a few new animal types in crocodile because it's in Miami.
Oh,
Vice,
that is
Vice
nice.
City.
They're going back to that.
hmm
That's nice.
So yeah, there's new animal types like crocodiles
Yeah.
and flamingos, normal shit.
So stay tuned for the gameplay, guys.
GTA roleplay. But I just wanted to say, yeah, I'm excited for that. So, but all right, man. I think that's it for today.
I think we are gonna call this an episode, guys. It's a bit of a short one today, but like we've discussed, we have so many things going on behind the scenes. How are we gonna go ahead and miss a week?
Yeah.
We would never do that.
No. Appreciate you guys. Thank you guys for all the support. All the people that comment and like the videos and just send us. Everyone who had us as their Spotify Wrapped.
Ooh, great thing! Good thing that you brought that up. Thank you, guys.
Mm-hmm.
Spotify Rap just came up, and the amount of messages that we were the number one
For their listens of the year.
of
Mm-hmm.
podcast. Guys, come on now. It's amazing. And speaking on that, I want to go ahead and start kind of a weekly thing where I'm gonna take this over to our Instagram page, and we're gonna go ahead and choose somebody random and give a shout out.
Oh, yeah.
So this
Follower wise or like where are you picking from?
yeah, follower wise.
All right.
So if you guys want to be next week's shoutouts, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. The handle's going to be right about here. And go ahead and comment down below. You never know when
When we're gonna shout you out.
When we're gonna
If you got
shout
a
you
business
out.
page, you got a hobby page, you got an OnlyFans, we'll shout it out.
All right. And this week's shout out, guys, is a lovely follower from our Instagram page by the name of Francisco Banda.
Hey,
Do you know? Yeah, is that your Francisco?
Francisco.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I don't know his
Francisco.
full name.
Hey.
So Francisco or Cisco,
Yeah.
shout out to you. Again, if you want to be next week's shout out, go ahead and follow the Instagram page. Leave a comment, subscribe, do all that thing. But
Appreciate
for now,
you.
guys, see you next week.
Peace. Oh, wait, guys.
You're...